hopefully I can get the other one working. Like I'll figure out what I can do. But according to every website I've looked at, there's absolutely no way to reset your brain or your Discord channel. So I don't know. So we'll figure that out when we're not as hectic of a strike. It's way faster to just create a brand new channel apparently than it is to try to fix the old one.
Brains After Dark.
Welcome.
Yes. This will be the new Brains After Dark Discord channel.
Oh, man, there it is.
Okay. So I just want to say once again, thanks everybody for coming. I'm going to start off with the Brains of the Month. Now, the Fashionista event, it looks like has been pushed to this Thursday, correct, Colin?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that'll be a little bit after this month, but so that'll be announced later. But so for this month's Brains of the Month, we had actually quite a few nominations, and actually so many fucking people wanted to nominate late. It's like, oh, it's the 10th of the next month. Let's nominate for last month. No, you do it for this month.
Yo,
I forgot.
It's not even like you. Like people were asking me like 5 minutes ago. They're like, "Hey, can I please do it?
Can I still do it?" That was one of them. Is me.
So I already have.
Can I know? I want to nominate Menora.
Oh, baby.
The last
okay,
minute.
so she gets a nomination for 2018 from Dima.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
I feel like Dima's giving me gifts all over for 2019 already.
Okay, so I'm going to read some of these nominations real fast. I don't think I'm going to go through all of them because there was actually quite a few this month. So I want to thank everybody for nominating. That's been awesome. There was also a lot of people that did donations as well. So thank you all. As it is, the donations tab is shit right now, and I'm going to have to go through that for the next 4.5 hours. So
You're welcome.
That's what you get for not logging in 5 days.
Hey.
I logged in yesterday for about 10 minutes, but I was sleeping. So there you go.
You saw that and you logged right out.
Yeah, I was not on long. I was exhausted. So, okay. So the very first nomination I would like to say was from Roshin. It was for Tank and Damage for making Higgins and her Shadow Weave masks. So thanks to Tank and Damage.
There we go. Shadow Weave is a nightmare.
This nomination, once again, most of these are anonymous, but this one I'm going to read came from Felgax. He would like to nominate Garrosh for helping him summon, and Roshin for summoning. So thanks to the summoners.
Hand in hand, bro.
Wow.
And them lock cookies, bro.
Yo,
yeah,
it's all about
and
that.
for the lock cookies.
Talking
But she
about
always
Roshin.
gets nominated for lock cookies, so fuck that. So there you go. This one is for Naka for all of the repair bots. I do I wanted to say I did nominate somebody this month. I nominated Gax specifically because he did a shit ton of farming this last month, which gave everybody those 200 slot gems. We got a whole lot of 200 slot gems very, very quickly for everybody, thanks to Gax. So I did want to make note of that, and I hope everybody can thank Gax for that, because that's the reason you have all these awesome gems, guys. So thanks to Gax.
Gem slots.
What's that?
For those of the guild that have gem slots.
Yes. This nomination is for a Whatabear for taking this person on a tour of all of the rares that drop eggs in Argus. That is from Roshi.
Baby.
This is not from me, Varosh, but it's this is a nomination for Varosh for stealing the one of the only useful roles I have, and providing the guild with Vantis runes for KJ and books for changing the talents. So thanks to Varosh for those. This one's for Naka for also wanting to drop auto hammers and Blinktron. This nomination comes from Kazam. And this says, I would like to vote for Naka out of sympathy because he is the worst transmog of all time.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
I thought that one was worth repeating. So this one is from Manura. Says, I know. I would like to vote for Ram for always being on fucking ready mode for running lazy ass wipe +8s with us.
Bro, the best +8, bro.
I think that is so true. Every single word described it perfectly.
This is also for Rim. It says, I'd like to nominate Rim for Brains of the Month for being willing to help guildies and put in the time to teach those who are willing to learn more about this wonderful World of Warcraft.
There you go, bro. Knowledge.
Knowledge, bro. It's about the knowledge, bro.
This one is a nomination for Cowpoacher because the reasons, it says.
Wow.
I know,
Shout out
very
to
The
deep.
reasons were real.
So deep.
Yes. Momo would like to nominate her dick.
Well, it's all up for anything we ask.
Yes, it's always up. It's always
Well,
up.
It's
it'll
always
never
up
get
for all the
nominated for
challenges.
size, so it might as well get nominated for something.
Then after that, she said, I would like to nominate her homeboy Kaz for grinding it out with this mythic 8 with her all week, every single week. So she would not like to nominate her dick Kaz. So there you go.
Oh, so
Um,
this is her dick. Okay, I see it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see
yeah.
how that works.
Shout out
Kaz
to
is
all
everybody's
the
dick.
penises, baby.
I agree.
Is Kaz in Discord?
Cat is absolutely
Nah.
loved.
He is not a Discord. So there you go. Okay. It's about like normal anyway. This nomination is going to be anonymous, but I will read it exactly how it was written. I would like to nominate the one they call Double Jumps as Brains of the Month for her recent victory within the Mage Tower in her, spoiler alert, Tank Spec. Shout out to Tank Spec, bro. Have you Tank Spec lately?
Shout out to
I wonder who's
wonder-
that.
I had
Put that
no
one in.
idea. There's no way I can guess
It's
who that
impossible.
was.
It's impossible.
Telling you,
I,
dude.
like,
We'll never
I
know.
think my
who that
Yamdo
was.
impersonation
We'll
is
never
getting
know.
better.
Spot on. Spot on. Top marks, bro.
This one is from Colin. I would hereby like to nominate my good friend and ex-co-take Yams for this Brains of the Month for putting his trust in me and helping with something I doubt anyone would have been willing to be able to, and for being the main driving force of good feels and positivity in our family. You deserve it, man.
Yo, thank you, Colin. I appreciate that.
There
my
you go.
brother.
Is it about that mole?
And
There you go, bro. No, he
That
helped me.
didn't know what it was?
Nah, he helped me pop a really fucking huge zit on my back that I couldn't reach.
Yo, man.
Oh, okay. At least
There
it
it
wasn't
is.
a hidden mole.
There it is,
And
bro.
this last nomination is defunct for 2 reasons, and I'll tell you why. First of all, it was after the buzzer. God. And then second of all, it's for his fucking self.
No.
So,
I mean,
now, if anybody
people
could nominate
God.
themselves, it would be God
Yes.
or Drew.
That is true.
But,
that is true.
Yes, yes. So thank you for everybody that nominated people. And if I didn't read yours, it's because it was boring. No, it's just because we don't want to run too late. So, but thanks everybody for that. Plus, there's a whole huge list of people who did donations and stuff. So after careful deliberation and some lucky random rolls, I would like to announce this month's winner as the one and only Naka.
There
So,
it is.
congratulations,
You
Naka.
got it for the bad transmog?
Oh no, I compete with him for gear. No.
Sorry, Dima. Congratulations, Naka.
Yo,
So there you
Congrats,
go. So Naka gets a +25 modifier to use until the end of time, or until he decides to G quit. Either one works for me.
I mean, there is a trend.
Yes. We have that. that
What do you mean
happen.
there's a trend?
So
There's been a trend of
Well,
G quits.
right
is what I'm
now.
saying.
okay, so now that is taken care of, let me see. So now that that's taken care of, we are going to deal with some other issues here. So, are you not signed on game, Naka? Well, that's
I am not at the moment. Sorry.
That's
I-
annoying.
I'm
No, I was
just-
going to click your name and promote you right now, but I'll wait until I can actually look for you in a second. So, okay. What's that? I know, right?
Yeah, make sure you find the right one. I should troll you and just log on to the other Naka too.
Yeah, except for that's not going to work. Only one gets the promotion. So, okay, and I'd like to demote Nick as soon as possible. So, you know.
Wow.
I know, right?
Demotion.
So, On that note, we are going to get this this meeting started off on the right foot, and there we go. Nick got the right promotion, exactly what he deserves.
Be nice.
Shout out to
I
the
am-
hate on for Nick. Jesus.
Okay, so to start this meeting off with the power of positivity, I would like Yams to take it. So, Yamdo.
Hey, how you doing? Hello, everybody. How's everybody feeling today? Hopefully, everybody is feeling good, feeling great. Welcome to yet another BRAINZZ Guild meeting. And yeah, we're gonna start it off on a positive note, or a positive reminder on, I guess you could say, the backbone to our family. It's all about keeping it friendly, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we're all adults here. We all know, you know, the main driving force behind, you know, this guild, behind this family. It's the friendliness that each and every one of you brings to the table. When, you know, whether you're helping somebody do a Mythic +8, shout out to all the Mythic +8s, ladies and gentlemen, or, you know, you're having fun in Discord, or even, you know, when we spend 2.5 hours for 3 days a week raiding together. It's all about keeping it friendly, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, no, just a quick reminder that you know, we don't post you know, numbers in chat, you know, DPS numbers or healing numbers or any of that. And it's just to, you know, keep things not malicious. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you feel that somebody's doing, you know, low DPS, or somebody's not pulling their weight, you know, just you know, that's what we have our raid leader for. You know, Gax has done an amazing job raid leading, and he can see the numbers, you know, so there's no need to ever post numbers in chat, you know. Keep your big dicks away, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey now.
Hey now, shout out to big dicks. But yeah, man, other than that, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we're all here. We all keep it friendly. We all know what to do, what the right thing to do is. You know, sure, we love to have fun. We all love to bust balls and whatnot. But there's a fine line between, you know, having fun with your friends and being malicious. And I'm sure everybody knows, you know, when to, you know, be nice, and when you're being nice, and when you're not being nice, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, keep it positive, ladies and gentlemen. This is a growing family, and we're going to keep growing and getting better. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about family. Shout out to the families, baby. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hey, thanks a lot, Yams.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
And also, whenever you have an issue, please talk to us. Don't be scared or afraid.
Yes. And speaking of that, nice segue there, Dima. We are going to go on to the topic that a lot of people have been asking us about over the last couple weeks, and we've been trying to I won't say keep it on the DL, but, you know, just try to, like, be respectful and stuff like that of you know, this gentleman's personal wishes. So we wanted to talk briefly today about our fellow officer and BRAINZZ member Magic Pants leaving the guild. So Manura, if you'll go ahead and field this one, I would greatly appreciate that.
Hi everyone. So
Hi,
as many of you know, Magic left the guild, which broke many people's heart in this guild, because I know all of you loved him dearly, including myself, and really was sad that he made this decision. But guys, he really had an opinion about it, and he did what he thinks was right, and he had a certain view about the game. He thought that he would rather raid and wipe than with the guild and, like, together with you guys, than, like, concentrate on killing bosses and progressing. So probably many shared the same idea with him, especially for the Thursdays, just mainly for the Thursdays. He thought that Thursdays should be as free as Tuesdays, and so we tried to explain to him how, like, we would like to go with the direction we would choose for the guild, and that how we like to progress. And I mean, in the end of the day, I mean, killing the boss is the idea. I don't know, like there's, I think, competitiveness in each of us, and we like challenge and we like to go after it. And I mean, that was a sweet, sweet feeling when we downed that ass, killed Jaden. And
Whenever you down an ass, it's great.
Yo.
so what I'm so we tried to explain to him and we tried to fix it. We tried to reason with him. We offered him ways to do things to keep him in the guild, but unfortunately he's also dealing with a lot of very strong personal issues at the moment. And we did pressure him for 2.5 hours, but he decided still to leave. And I mean, yeah, it definitely was sad. But if you have more questions, you guys, about Magic Sleeve, please feel free to ask me, because again, we were trying to get the idea of progressing in this guild, and we tried to explain to him Thursday invites that, and but he didn't think it was fair. So yeah, that happened.
Okay, thanks, Minora. I appreciate you.
Did I leave anything out?
No, that's wonderful.
Thank you.
I know Minora was put on the spot last minute. Freja was asked to was going to speak about this, but she I don't think her mic is working right now, and so Freja, or so Minora, was grateful enough to fill in for talking about this topic for us. So thanks, I appreciate that. Especially because this, we all love Magic. Magic is still a friend of this guild. And there's possibilities, good possibilities, that he'll still come and do maybe some hide and seeks or drunken raids and things like that here coming up pretty soon. So don't think that he's just completely gone for good. He's loved in this guild. So, but seriously, if you do have any questions about it, feel free to talk to us. We're going to try and be a little bit more open about everything possible. But I'm hopeful tonight that you'll understand like what our direction is in this guild and in the raid team and everything else at the end of this meeting, and most of your questions should be answered, I hope. So real fast, does anybody have any questions about that or what Yams was talking about with the friendly attitude so far? All right, sounds good. Hopefully everybody can actually still hear me. That's the hope.
Yeah.
So
So
along the similar topic, we've had some another thing that people have come to me and a couple other people about is wondering if we were going to replace him as an officer or how we were going to do this. And the other officers and I decided that we were kind of running a little officer heavy for a while. And so we don't feel that we need an extra officer at this point. So we're not going to appoint any new officers. However, what we are going to start doing is you'll notice there's been a couple of people right now that have gotten a new rank, which is called the White Walker rank. That would be Colin and Cowpoacher. Colin and Cowpoacher have been doing other things a little bit above and beyond what the normal guildies would do or things like that. So they've gotten a little extra privileges and a little extra thing. So what we're doing is some sort of we haven't quite completely hashed it out yet, but a sub officer sort of category that would have like little jobs here and there. Like Collins is extra, like backup raid leading, and fashionista. Cows is healing officer, that kind of thing. And another person that I still haven't gotten a chance to talk to because she hasn't been on all fucking week is Roisin. I was going to talk to Roisin about she had some interest in helping out with some of these events, these special events and things. So possibly promoting her to this rank to help out with certain special events and things like that. So we're going to try and start delegating out some of the smaller responsibilities and have some sub officers. So that's still something that we're hashing out. But
All it's cracked up to be.
What's that?
It's not all it's cracked up to be being an officer.
Exactly.
True.
But yeah. Hello?
Hello. I said
Oh,
true.
hey.
Not Drew. I said true.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Drew. I was
Yeah, I
like,
heard Drew.
Good.
okay.
Also, hello.
Yo, how you
Hey,
doing
Gax.
over there,
Hey,
Mr.
Gax.
Calzone?
Good. Continue.
Hey, you lucked up with us having all the problems that we had. You made it on time. So
Yeah, I saw that. Thanks.
welcome, Gax. So does anybody have any questions or thoughts about the possible sub officers or anything like that? Hey, you could also talk to me in private after the meeting or anytime about anything if you're uncomfortable speaking about stuff during the meeting in front of everybody. That's completely fine.
But
You
I
know.
think we kind of like crossed the line of uncomfortable talking in the guild. So
Yes.
guys, bring it up. It's okay. Like nobody's gonna bite you.
Yes. We're all friends here, so. Oh, sorry, Colin. You were saying?
Oh no, I was just making a joke. It wasn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're used to Colin not making funny jokes. So
Oh,
it's okay,
Drew, stop it.
Okay. So, so Roshin, if you're going to be on a little bit after the officer meeting, I wouldn't mind chatting with you about some of this stuff if you're okay. You can type it, whatever. That's fine by me since we can't hear you. Okay. Now we're going to go on. Like, I'm not even gonna like talk about this at all. I'm just gonna give it over to Gax right now, who is going to talk about the raid and the future of the raid and shit like that.
Oh, okay. So I
Your
was gonna
turn.
try and keep this short, but you guys talked way less than I expected you to. So this will actually be longer compared to the rest of them. I know that because I typed up what I'm gonna say. So I
Gax
can get
actually
rid of
prepared
the-
everybody.
I did. Well, that's for
Where's my
later
boy
in the
Lily,
meeting.
man?
All right, so want to start by congratulating everybody for getting Jaden killed. We had a great raid tier. We got, I think, everybody's who started the raid tier with us is now killed Jaden, plus some more people. So good job. Like seriously, this was, I think, our best raid tier so far
This expansion,
as a guild.
yes.
Yeah.
By far.
Yes.
Yeah. So seriously, great job. Let's see. No, I skipped a couple sentences. All right. So looking forward to Antorus, which is the next raid, in case you didn't know. There are definitely some things that I think we could do a little better. You know, we did well, but there's always room to improve. So, I guess the thing at the front of my mind, just because it happened recently, is you guys have put a lot of trust in me. I appreciate that. I try and do as much as I can to earn that trust. So when people sign on late, when we're trying to find people to fill spots, please let me handle that. Don't just go inviting people to the raid. It makes it really hard for me to manage who's in the raid, what role we need when I'm getting lots of suggested invites, lots of people just being added to the group. So I promise when those things come up, if you're thinking about it, I've been thinking about it for probably 10 minutes and I'm whispering 15 people about it. So I promise I'm working on those things. I'll give an example. When we were trying to figure out our 20th person for Mythic Goroth, and people signed on late, and we were trying to see if some of our lower damage people would step out. I was working on it, and it got a little slower because I had to respond to lots and lots of whispers. So I promise I am trying to do what's best for our group. And the people who were lower damage, I'd already talked to them at the beginning, but I just, didn't want to kick them out without saying thank you. So those kind of things just make it slower for everybody. So I promise I'm working on those. All right. Next, another gripe of mine is rolling on pieces you don't need. Like this is really something it wouldn't bother me as much, except for it makes it hard for me to reward the people who win. Like, I usually don't care. Like, I wouldn't care, except for with the way we do negative modifiers. I have to calculate who wins based on the negative modifiers, which is on. I have to tab out of WoW to see those, and those are no longer just multiples of 10. So it's not like super easy math I can do in my head, like right away. So when I see rolls that aren't real, it makes it a lot harder because then I have to figure out if it's a real roll. Then I have to do the math, and I might have forgotten the other ones I'd already done. It just slows everything down, makes it a lot harder. Please don't do it. Like, seriously, that one's really hard. I've given the tier pieces to the wrong people. Then I have to try and find a way to make it up to them because I feel bad. They're unhappy. The person who got it often feels bad that they got it over them, but they've already equipped it. It's bad for everybody. Please don't roll unless you really need it. If there's a mistake and you roll, I understand. But if you're a cloth wearer and you're rolling on mail, please don't do that. That's the worst.
Especially on Thursday when we don't have bonus time or anything.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but especially Thursday, but it's just as difficult on Wednesday because then there's more people. So, that one gets to me. So I would really appreciate it if we didn't do that. I've had some questions about Thursday nice transition. Since we have been trying, we've got Kill Jaden down 3 times now. We've not had a full 20-man roster to do mythics. Going forward on Thursdays, I'm going to try to do mythics if we have 20 people. So if you want to raid, please sign in. If you're under-geared, we'll try and help you fix that, especially on Tuesday and Wednesday. But right now we're just missing people, so we need 20 or we can't do it. We can't pull in people from other servers. We can't list in the looking for group. It's just not allowed until the next raid comes out. So if you want to raid, please do that. And if you are under-geared, please make sure you come Tuesday and Wednesday to get gear because we have lots of people who don't need the gear that's dropping. And you can gear up quite quickly. So if we don't have 20 people on Thursdays, it'll probably fall back to PvP. I know there are lots of people who have been asking for a PvP day. We may be adding that in the future. I don't know if that's coming up later in our build meeting or not. But at least for now, I'll let Yams run a Thursday PvP if we don't get 20 people. So if he wants.
Yeah, baby.
So that'll probably be our fallback plan. Once the new raid comes out, it'll go back to how it was. Tuesday and Wednesday are everybody's invited. Thursday will probably be a progression group. And once we get, again, just like this past time, once we get our full kill, we'll make sure we get everybody through heroic and do that. Let's see. So for the next raid, some people have expressed interest in changing mains. If that is you, or if you are thinking about that and haven't let me know, please try and make that decision relatively soon. I think the raid is guesstimated to come out in the next 6 or so weeks. So if you're going to change mains, please try and make that decision like the next 3 so we can gear up your new main. We'd be more than happy to help gear up your new main, but give us some time to help so that you are good to go for the new raid. If for some reason you're really struggling to make a decision and you want to see how the changes that come out with the new raid kind of change it, just give me a heads up. I'll try and make exceptions for that, but I would need some kind of heads up, and I just don't want 15 people doing that, so that would make it really hard. I just want to make sure we have enough people in all the different roles so that we are successful. So, let's see, anything else for the new raid? There's no more loot changes planned at this time. If you think there's something that should change, please let me know. I'm always happy to take suggestions, but I think how we had it worked pretty well. As a reminder, that's the increasing negative modifiers, and for trinkets, the best in slot list people get those specs get first roll for main spec, then everybody else gets main spec rolls.
How do you add to that list?
Just let me know, and I will 100% change it. I try and keep up to date with it. I haven't recently because pretty much everyone has their spec by now, or has their best in slot trinkets. But if you see something out of date, please let me know. I won't change it midweek. So, once we start rating on Tuesday, that's what it's going to be for that week. Any changes will be for the next week, just so I don't have people trying to change it midweek to get a better roll on something later. I just think that's the most fair way to do it. But yeah, just let me know, and I am always happy to make changes. I think 1 or 2 people have ever told me that theirs is wrong. So if you see something wrong, please tell me. The link is in the Discord resources channel, the text channel. If you can't find it, let me know, and I will point you in the right direction. Let's see. That's that. I think that's it. If I'm going to try and talk to everybody individually who I have on our raid team just to check in, see how you're doing. Over the next couple weeks, it's not going to be fast, because there's a lot of you and one of me. But I don't know, 5-10 minute chat just to, make sure you guys are doing great. If you have any questions and you don't want to talk about them other times, I'll try and, reach out to everybody to talk. If you don't hear from me in the next couple weeks, let me know. I'll try and catch up with you. I also want to verify what your main is, just so I have a good list, see what we need. But yeah, I will try and be doing that, just giving you a heads up. Are there any questions, comments, concerns? Okay, I was expecting questions, comments, and concerns, so that makes this even easier. I am on all the time. I'm not always in Discord. I usually have WoW open. If you send me a message to Discord, it's on my computer. I just not always in a voice channel. So I'm here. I'm also on Facebook. Whatever you need, just let me know. I'm here for you guys. What's next, Drew? I'm done.
Okay, thank you, Gax. Sorry, I was just going through the Guild Bank donations tab, and little frustrating. Dima's going to talk most about this, but I do want to say there's a couple things in the donations tab that drive me nuts. Don't get me wrong, guys. I love donations. I love donations very much. I'm grateful when you guys are donating things that we need, things that are highly beneficial, mats that are current gen, Legion materials, things like that. Things that are not Legion materials, we don't really need that much. We'll take a little bit of WAD materials, but nothing beyond that, please. I've gotten a lot of those lately. I've got in this guild bank right now just gray items to vendor. That's ridiculous. We don't need that. Please just vendor it yourself. If you don't want the copper that comes from it, donate it into the guild bank. That's fine. But I do not want to have to deal with...
don't donate it. You just said don't donate it.
I said donate the copper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, donate the copper.
Make sure it's clear. That was a little confusing.
Sorry, yeah, donate the copper into the guild bank, or the silver, or the gold, or whatever it is. But I'm looking at these things. This one item right here is worth 1 copper. Not this is a huge waste of my time to deal with this thing. Another thing is pets. We clearly have a whole crap ton of pets. So many so that I am trying to do the biggest events that I can. I'm giving away at least 3 a week. Last week I gave away 7. This week I believe it's the pet extravaganza, where I should be giving away 40. And in the donations tab, since I cleared it out Thursday, I should say, cleared this out Thursday before I left. Since Thursday, 51 pets have been donated. I have them in my bag right now. I'm looking at them, and they're not for the most part, they're not rare pets. They're Wolpertingers, the ones that everybody can get right now for free. They're those whelplings that you get from that quest that you can only have one of in equipped at a time. They're things that you try to get rid of, but when you try to get rid of, if you put it on the auction house, they sell for less than the vendor price for the thing. So please, if it's a really rare pet and you want to donate it for the guild, great. If it's not, please cut that out. Like I'm not here to take out your trash. Okay. I wish I like it takes forever to deal with this stuff. Like seriously, it takes a long time, and I shouldn't have to spend an hour deleting, selling 20 items that are going to make less than 1 gold. Okay, so that is my only complaint. Like I said, don't stop donating. Please don't stop donating. But just do a little bit of thought in your process when you donate. That would be wonderful. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay. Now, on to the rest of the guild bank. I'm going to let Dima go ahead and discuss that.
Okay. Hi, everybody. So, as Drew said, please keep donating. But let's donate useful stuff, because as you can see, our guild bank is really, really full with old mats and new mats and everything. But the thing that we need the most are raid items, which is especially herbs, especially Starlight Roses. Luckily, I mean, we got Gex getting a bunch of gems for us. But I mean, we're gonna eventually run out, so having some ore wouldn't be bad. But herbs is the thing we need the most for potions and for the runes. So, and unfortunately, we are having a problem, which is the thing that we collect from donations and things like the potion of prolonged power, which takes a lot of our personal time, mine and Drew's, because we can only do by using our own blood of Garrosh. It takes quite some time for us to actually farm and do it. And we do because we want everybody on the raid to have their maximum DPS possible. But we are having some people taking those pots on days that are not raid only. And this is why we started to lock the raid tab, but I don't think we should be locking the raid tab. This is a lot of work. Like one day Drew could not come on a Tuesday, and the raid tab was locked and we couldn't use because he was not in. So, but I mean, why should we lock them? I mean, we are all adults here, so it's a lot of work for us to collect this material, to put everything in there for us to raid. If we're not using for raiding, please don't take it. This way we're gonna have a lot of items for everybody to use during raid, and we don't have to spend a lot of our own time, because I mean, if it was in Draenor was very easy to come up with all of the herbs, and we did so many herbs, so many potions, everybody could take it, but especially the potions of prolonged power, they are really tough to get.
Yeah, and to add to that, if it starts, here's the thing: if I watch when I see pots of prolonged power and the tomes that I make and stuff like that, when I see them gone during the weekend or during days that aren't raid, I look at the log. I can see exactly who takes everything out. Like, I don't think that I can't. And so, like, it's going to have to, at a certain point, become where there's going to be a punishment. And my best guess, like, this is your warning right now. So like, offenses in the future of taking things out, like, I'm going to up the amount that you guys can take out to 3 items per raid night. But on days that aren't raid nights, if you're taking stuff out, you're going to get demoted to where you have to start bringing your own materials for a few weeks. And that's just the way that it's going to be. You can, like, you're going to be like, I want this stuff, and you're going to whisper us and be like, hey, can you pull this out for me? And we're going to tell you no. And I hate to have to do this. Like, I don't want to do this. I like Dima said, we're all adults here. We should all be able to handle this kind of stuff. So please just take stuff out. If it's in the Mythic Dungeon only tab, feel free. That's what that stuff is there for when we're not there. But the raid only tab is higher level mats, it's higher items, it's defiled augment runes, it's lay torrent potions, it's the pots of prolonged power, it's the tomes, stuff like that. And I'm sorry, I cannot provide for everybody, or Dima can't provide for everybody these things to bring to every dungeon that you would like to. You're like, that kind of stuff you're going to have to do on your own. So, sorry if I took it away from you there, Dima, but go ahead if you have something else.
Oh yeah, I think that was it.
Okay.
If you don't mind me, I was just going to say an idea. Ideally, people should just take stuff for raids, but you could get rid of like the old mats tab, and you could put stacks of like 2 or 4 prolonged power. And
the problem isn't having the room for the prolonged power. The problem is having the mats to make the prolonged power. That's the thing. Like, I ran out of materials to make pots of prolonged power last week.
Oh, I see.
That's
I was thinking, like, if people need 4 or whatever, they grab like a stack of 2
honestly,
or 4, and then they just pay you back. Like,
if I could take Blood of Sargeras donations, or if I could transfer between tunes, this wouldn't be an issue. But the fact that, like, my alchemist is on my mage, who I don't play all that often. I play him specifically to farm Bloods of Sargeras, so that way I can make 2 things: cauldrons and potions of prolonged power. That's the only reason I play my mage anymore. And
yeah, like in the last month, I spent about 300 blood donating, and then it was gone. And then Joe had to make even more. And 300 blood takes a while to get if you're not if you're actually going for it.
I'm going to give I'm going to give an example. It wasn't last weekend. It was the weekend before. And like I said, the weekend. This was after we raided on Thursday. And before I got home and was actually on playing Sunday, we had lost 30 stacks of potions of prolonged power out of the bank. That was in 2 days. So, to me, that's highly irresponsible and ridiculous. And I just, like, we're struggling to keep up. That is especially the one material that we're having a hard time keeping up with. So please, just be respectful of that, guys. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay? Does anybody else have something to say about it? Nobody else? Okay. Thank you, guys. Now we're going to have a slight shift of topic as well. Manura, do you want to talk about this one again, since this was your original topic?
Yep.
Okay. If not, I could talk about it. It's no problem.
I can say if I miss something, go for it and add it.
Okay.
Okay, so hello again. So basically, what I was gonna say is more like a reminder to everyone that, first of all, I know I've been lately super, like, not much online because, guys, I sleep through the game, basically. Like, I drag myself to bed because I get to get up like 6 a.m. and I don't know, I can't handle it. I try my best, but yeah, again, I'm trying my best. I'll be online as much as I can, but if I'm not here, I know that Yams is always here. So if you remember last time we told you, and that's why you have Yams residence or Menura's residence. If you see us online, just let us know if you need to talk, and we would be more than happy to help you out, to share your thoughts, because again, don't keep it. If you're upset about something, if you're not agreeing about something, don't keep it inside of you, because this will make the game like something unpleasant to do. So it's gonna grow into something bad, like uncomfortable. You wouldn't enjoy doing it. So just get it out, let us know. We're gonna try to fix it. If it's not gonna happen, I mean, at least we're gonna know that we are trying, right? So just talk to us. We're absolutely happy to assist you with anything. And again, it's Yams or me, and I know Yams does most of the time helping around, including Rem, helping around everyone with the dungeons and guild and so on. And I mean, the raids and all that, LFR or PGs, whichever it is. So we're happy to also help you to gear up and keep us posted about that as well. And do not meet. I'm online and I'm not offering something doesn't mean I'm not into helping you. Okay, so just whisper, let us know, and yeah, mostly I think when you share try to get it out, your opinion, and you know that you're heard, I think that is one thing that I promote in this guild, because everybody things different way, and everybody has different view, and we're willing to meet you in the middle. So please, if you need to talk, ask something, talk shit about Drew behind his back, please.
No, everybody talks shit about me in front of my face, so it's fine.
I'm here for you, Drew. Don't worry. Go after them. So, nobody dares talking shit about Drew except for me.
Grab some health cookies.
So,
No,
yeah.
fuck
So please, don't feel that you're alone. We're here for you, okay?
And just to add quickly, very quickly here, this is mostly because, I mean, sometimes some people are unhappy and they talk to one person, talk to another, talk to another. It will eventually get to us, but when it gets to us, it's a little bit late and people are very upset and we just know about the subject. And then we're going to have to go chasing people trying to solve the problem. We never punished everybody. We never did anything bad. We only get upset because the drama is way bigger than it was supposed to. If you just come to us, like if you have a problem with Drew, if you talk to Menura, you have no idea how many times Menura fought with Drew for things she did not agree that Drew did.
Oh,
so
God,
it's
right?
not like she's going to be on Drew's side and not on yours. You know? I mean, yeah, don't think of us as a close group that we're always going to have each other's back. This is not how it works.
It's usually everybody versus me, so.
Yes, but we are always.
Everybody play a violin for Drew.
We all have the guild's back. It doesn't matter what it takes. Even if we have to fight between each other, we will do because of the guild. So the guild is more important. Everybody's happiness is more important. We're always going to try to solve that. So please don't be shy. If you have anything wrong, talk to any of the officers. If you're more comfortable with one or another, go just talk to them. I'm pretty sure it's going to be fine.
Yes. Did you see how he did not include himself to talk to me?
Yeah, if you have a problem with Dima, make sure you talk to Menura about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you have a problem with me, I don't know. I don't want to know. I'm kidding.
Dima doesn't touch my boy parts enough, Menura.
I knew it.
Oh my.
Baby, you're sleeping on balcony.
Okay.
So I'm just that's true. Like by the time it comes to us, it's already escalated, and there's nothing we can do about it. So, again, every time you see us in the officer channel, there is something shitty going on, and the reason we have so many officers, I swear, is because we vote. And somebody says something like we did same thing with when we were offering Magic, like what would be the direction of the guild in the future, and we expressed our opinions, voted what we were thinking, and then we wanted to bring it to you guys so that you would tell us what do you think about it, because I mean we don't want anyone to leave, but we cannot force people to stay. So help us to help you. So just if you need to say something about something you don't like about this guild, some kind of way we're doing the stuff, I mean, speak up, because I swear I'm not dreaming about it.
Yeah, also along the same lines, when Bree first started this guild, she really did do, like, a lot of you don't remember Bree or don't know Bree or what, probably about half of us were here when Bree was here and running this guild. And those that were here would remember that she was the most helpful, friendliest person you've ever met in your life. Like, it didn't matter what happened. If you needed to run something, she would run you through it. If you needed just help with a world quest, she would drop everything and do that for you.
God, she would.
She was fucking amazing that way. She's the main, like I said, like I've told people dozens of times, she's the reason that I care so much about this guild. Flat out, hands down, above and beyond, because she put her blood, sweat, and tears into this guild. And I would gladly do the same for her. And so, like, one of the things that I know me personally, I've been slacking on is being helpful when people need run things. And I'm not saying I can every time or I'm going to every single time like she did. She did it to a point where she was sometimes miserable with the game. And that's one of the reasons that she's actually out of here now. Like one of the reasons that she's left is because she burnt herself out on doing all of that kind of extra stuff. So what I would like to say is, myself and the other officers, we did discuss this the other day, and we would like to try to be a little bit more helpful when we can. We want you to be able to come to us and just be like, hey, can you help us more, and we'd like to try to make some more time for helping out everybody as much as we can, make ourselves present and make ourselves more of what BRAINZZ was founded on. So please, if you have things that you'd like to do sometimes, message us. And even if we can't right this second, we will find time for you. We will do what we can to help you out. It may not be on the exact time frame that you'd like, but we will do what we can. Okay? If you need to get your plus 10 for the week and we've already done ours, we're not going to be like, yeah, we've already done it, blah 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 blah, fuck you, yada yada yada. We're going to try and help you out with that, okay? So please feel free to ask us for some help, okay, guys? On that note, we are going to open this up for anything that's been talked about, hasn't been talked about, questions, comments.
Something.
Yeah, if we miss something, please feel free to say so now or forever hold your peace.
Would you like to say something?
Okay, Rush, you have the floor. Go ahead.
I was looking through some papers and I found the original raid team list for BRAINZZ.
Yeah?
Yo, share it.
Oh, really?
Share it. Who's
Yeah.
here?
It was definitely not me. We'll say that right now.
There's a lot of people there's like a lot of names that no one knows, but I'll post it later. I just found it in my desk drawer. You got people like the King Jelly. Some really
Jelly! I remember Jelly.
You were so jelly of Jelly, right?
The only two people who would remember any of these names would be Demon and Manura.
Is Mode on there?
I would imagine so.
No.
Oh no, because he started later.
No.
Yep. He started around the time that Nick and Turpy started.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the Gandalf the YOLO. The guy, right?
Yes, it seemed.
We had a warlock named Asuna.
Oh my gosh, yes.
No, you guys, be honest, guys. You did not have a warlock until I joined.
Well, she switched to a healer.
So I just wanted to let that news come out.
That's cool.
Sweet. Yeah, we'll make sure you post that in the Discord or on the. You're not on the Facebook, I don't think. So yeah, just post it in the Discord, and we'll put that in the Facebook later too.
Okay, not a problem.
Thanks. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about, Rush?
No, that's about it.
Okay.
Other than I got 69.
Oh, nice.
Wait, you got 69?
Hey,
Like, that's always a good time.
Shout out to getting 69. Hey, bro, have you 69 lately? Oh, on your weapon. Nice.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
nice.
that's nice.
That's almost as good as the regular
It's giving me a
69.
target to actually compete against
There you go.
for AP.
I'm telling you, the AP grind, man, man, it takes a lot out of you. It's crazy. So shout out to you hitting 69, bro.
Okay. Anybody else have something that they would like to discuss?
Did you mention? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Cal.
So I wasn't there this week for raid. My internet has been a complete bag of dicks. So
Right.
hopefully I don't cut out. So I want to apologize for that.
Hey, no worries. We understand. It happens to the best of us.
Just a 50.
Just do not let it happen again, or
Well, it's kind of related to that.
Yes.
So I'm not like taking a break from the game or anything, but I am going to be playing less.
Okay.
There's
what? Sorry.
You're cutting off.
Speaking of
focus on my music career, and
I'm thinking he's saying something about focusing on his music career, guys.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yes, I heard that.
Is Cal in game? I don't think Cal's in game.
Cow, we can't hear you, Cow.
We got the two important parts, taking a little bit of a break and music.
Shout out to all the music careers, baby.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah.
That was
All right.
better.
Wow. Okay, so you guys can see what I've been dealing with.
You were absolutely right.
Oh, that was great.
So yeah, I just want to let you guys know that like I'm probably not gonna be on as often. I'll still be on to do like a Mythic 10 every week, stuff like that. So Thursdays, I'll try to be there. But me and my roommate, we're both making music together, and he works about 2 hours later. He gets off at 9 p.m. So that being said, I just want to let you guys know.
You have 2 months to finish that.
Yeah, when are we gonna get the mixtape, bro?
We're working on our EP right now.
Nice.
There better be a BRAINZZ song in there. Something about BRAINZZ.
I'll try my best. There will be a reference. Okay, there will be a reference.
Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough.
Cow.
It'll be about taking shoes,
As long
bro.
as it's like
Yeah.
for the sake of Gil, we love you.
All right.
Yo, man, take.
But I'm super excited for the new raid. Like, I'll definitely be there, so don't worry about that.
He's like the old raid's old news, so fuck that shit.
And a bag of dicks. That is
Wrong.
fake news.
It's fake news. It's wrong.
That is fake news.
It's wrong.
Okay, so
Okay. I had one thing, Drew.
Okay, Gex, go ahead. It's your
I don't think we mentioned it. If I missed it, let me know. But we are gonna try and do some more non-raid events. I know we've kind of drifted towards just raiding. We've kind of fallen off the hide and seek and the outside of raid guild things. Yeah, sure, that one. So I just want to let everyone know that we're gonna try. I guess we did say that Roshin was gonna try and help us with that. So
yeah, we really are going to try start doing more stuff, guys.
Yeah, but I just want to let everyone know that we are aware that we kind of got a little raid heavy here recently, and we will try and do some more things outside of raid to keep it all inclusive and let everyone have a good time and a little less stressful. So
yeah, hopefully we'll have something coming up very, very soon.
Nice.
Also, real fast, I did want to mention, God had mentioned something about the old mats tab. One thing we're going to be getting rid of out of the old mats tab is all of these old recipes, the engineering and cloth recipes that are in there. I'm going to be getting rid of those in about a week. So if you would like it, take any recipes out that you want. I don't care. Just take them. Anything out of the old mats tab, take it. Feel free. It is yours. I don't give a shit. So just get rid of it. We may be moving some stuff around and completely getting rid of that tab. I don't know yet. We will see here soon enough. So, anyway, after that, sorry, were you done, Gax? I interrupted you.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Is anybody else have something they'd like to discuss?
Yeah, I wanted to piggyback on what Gax said about the the extracurricular events outside of raiding, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, I've really taken a liking to BGs. Shout out to hitting 14 Prestige, ladies and gentlemen, today.
Yeah, baby.
Have you 14 Prestige lately?
No.
And it's and it's it's definitely something that I really would love to focus more on. I mean, the AP grind is fun. But I think I really want to get more into BGs as my side thing, as opposed to just doing fucking AP world quests all day. So if anybody has ever, piqued an interest in doing rated battlegrounds, whether it was a thought or whether it was something that you had a dream about or whether it was something that you were like, you know what, I was the shit back in the day in PvP and I fell off and I want to get back on that horse, hit me up with a letter because yeah, I would definitely be interested in forming something, obviously not on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, something maybe on a Monday or a Friday or every other Sunday thing where we just get together and do rated BGs and really crush it because, yeah, man, I've been having fun, man. And every now and then, we'll get a group of like 5 people together to do random BGs. Colin was with me earlier. Fresh and Brotis are always down. Azazel. Even I fucking see God queuing up for random BGs. So the interest is there, ladies and gentlemen. But if you, like I said, ever would be interested in doing like setting up a rated battleground team, and getting fucking more AP. Shout out to getting AP. Yo, hit me up with an in-game letter. That's about it.
Nice. Thanks for that. That's a great idea.
Bada boom, baby.
Okay. Anyone else?
God here. I love Mythic Pluses, and for some people it's sometimes tricky to get into a plus 10 or whatever, but on Sunday evenings I think I might start tossing a few of my buddies together, and for those who don't have like a 10 done, we might look at just running some dungeons together and maybe teaching like the different mechanics and how the affixes work and stuff.
That'd be awesome.
I'm not the best, but like 7.2 I was doing plus 19s and stuff, so I know them pretty well, more than I should.
Now, were you doing it, or were you having your buddy do it with you were in the hospital? I'm just saying.
No, I was doing them. I was doing them on my Resto Druid when my brother
When you
was
got banned?
Warlock, and
He was having his bot do it, and
we were running with this random group of people, and we ended up boosting the key to a 20, and they're like, we gotta move this lock, like this lock is fucking garbage, and so they end up kicking him. They're like, all right, everybody go to everybody go to upper. I'm like, well, it was his key.
Fail.
Yeah.
Epic fail.
But yeah, so probably Sunday nights, excluding this one, just because it's a Canadian weekend. So, but it'd be nice just because it's free loot.
I don't believe that those are real holidays. So
yeah, exactly.
Wait, what's this weekend?
It's Canadian.
Oh, Thanksgiving. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a Canadian bacon holiday, everybody.
Yo, get
No, I mean, I
can I celebrate it
fucking
with
forgot
you?
it was Thanksgiving this weekend.
Well, happy Thanksgiving to those that didn't forget.
There you go.
Bada boom.
How you doing, bro?
I don't know. We have so many
see
stupid
you over
holidays here that like you just start to lose track of them.
Oh yeah, I hear you. We do the same here. So, well, I appreciate that, God. That sounds awesome. That's gonna really help a lot of people out, because those keys are one of the best ways to get not only AP but great gear. I think a lot of people forget or don't realize that the gear that you get out of those things is fucking amazing sometimes.
Yeah,
Most
if
of the time,
anybody's interested, hit me up.
boots.
Just
Like,
message me in game
orgasmic?
or on Discord or whatever.
Well, I need to do my plus 10, so get ready.
Oh, Minor too. So
I need one.
Get a
Do you
roll.
want to do it with me?
Wait, you guys are doing Mythic Pluses with Minura?
Wow.
Okay, I'm
wow.
off by.
Why do I feel like he's gonna shit in this idea right now?
oh,
Because that's what I do. That's what I bring
I
to this guild.
know.
Okay.
I know.
Oops.
Don't be a hater.
I have 9 Ashara. That means that if we do one, we have to do 12.
I have a 16 court if you guys want to.
I was just saying that I ignore whatever Colin said after that.
Wait, Colin spoke?
Nura.
I mean, what do you want me to do with your 16? Shove it up?
No, fucking do it and get gear. But I mean, if you ain't up to the task, then it's all good.
Okay, so
I
before we
wanna
get
see
onto
how
pluses
you are
and stuff,
up to
guys.
the task.
Before we get onto pluses and stuff, is there anybody else that has an idea or a comment or a question or
concern?
I
Yeah.
do have a question.
Okay.
Does anybody in this guild is not happy with the direction this guild is going?
Okay.
Oh, wait, you don't mean-
That feels like one that no one's gonna talk in the middle of guild meeting about.
Yeah.
But
No,
we
like-
would love to hear if you're not feeling good about it. I mean, if you want to talk about it,
Yeah.
we're happy to. It's just,
Say it.
we just don't want people to leave. Really, we try really hard to make sure everyone's happy, and it sucks when people aren't happy and we don't know about it, because then we can't fix it. Like I didn't know about Magic being unhappy until he left, and that really sucked. So
Yes.
I want to avoid that. That especially since it was raid stuff. That sucked. So yeah, don't keep it all bottled up. We are more than happy to address any concerns.
Yes. So feel free to whisper us in private or ask us to
or
go
in public, whatever.
or in public or anything.
Because I don't know, like, who are you hiding from? Like, I honestly, tell me.
An illusion.
What are you
Yeah.
hiding?
Like, if you want to say something and you're not happy about the direction this guild is going, imagine how many people might be quiet because they also think they're alone. So maybe you're gonna help others to speak up.
Definitely.
I feel like I have to beg you guys to speak up because after like couple of weeks, then it's a problem that nobody likes to go with this direction. And all I hear is like people bringing this to me like from the like third person and fourth person. And like when Magic was living, he said like, "Oh, there's so many people who doesn't like it," and I'm like, "Who?" Because
And we
certainly
haven't
we're
heard
not
from
sitting
anybody,
and
yeah.
guessing who likes it and who doesn't. We kind of flow with this, like nobody's complaining. Okay, so everybody's enjoying it. But like if you don't like it, you kind of gotta say it.
Yeah.
Not
And like
blame us for this.
And like Monera said earlier, like if you have a problem, even with me, like if you don't want to bring it up to me, if you want to bring it to Monera, if you want to bring it to whatever, like I would love to hear if you have a problem with me. And I know I'm opening this up for jokes right now, but like I'm being serious right now. If you have a serious issue with the way that I'm doing things or the way that I'm running this guild, I would love to know.
Anybody?
Yeah, I would love to know. I really would. And that oh, hold on.
No.
And that I mean, we can't change if we don't know there's a problem. So, sorry, I was just, yeah. I had a whisper too, and there's a couple people joining us right now, but thankfully Yamdo is recording this, and it'll be on the YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, baby.
The YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
There's only one of them.
Yes. I know I sounded like an old man right there. All the way on the YouTube.
Connected.
On the YouTube.
It's gonna be on the line?
Yes. All the way on the interweb.
I don't consent to having my voice on the internet, I'm sorry.
Oh well, too bad. Too late.
Alright, fuck it.
You consented by signing in. So it was in the terms of service. You didn't see that? Okay. Hey, long time no see.
So I guess nobody has any problems. So I'm happy that guild is going in a direction that everybody likes.
I feel like this last raid tier has been the best one yet. Like it's got a good balance between kind of like fun raid times and progression nights.
I appreciate that. That is the goal. So
yes.
I'm glad that you feel that way.
I've got to say, like, yeah, I know we've had a couple people with some problems, like I said, but like Magic and stuff. But like, I have never been happier with the raid team than it is right now. Like we have, since I've joined this raid team, we have progressively gotten better and better and better. Even with new people and old people going, new people coming in, that kind of stuff. This raid team is, to me, like, I love this raid team. I'm glad that we got the heroic kill Jaden as fast as we did, and that like we are in a position to where if we get 20 man, we could do mythics. Like we really are. That's the big question, is if we have 20 men showing up, which would be great, but like it's not the end of the world if it doesn't. We are going to make sure that if it doesn't, we are going to still do stuff. What's that, Gax?
I said that. I covered that. This has been covered. Don't repeat yourself.
So he's basically
I'm Captain Redundancy, okay?
I'm just trying to save time, man.
Recount.
I don't want everyone to stay here too late if they don't have to.
Okay, me neither. Bye.
See, this is what happens. I'm just trying to help out, but yeah, he's right. We are trying to do it. We'll do something.
You know what, Gax? If you keep talking back to me,
You're going to demote me? You really want to be raid lead again? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Fuck that.
Come on, Gax. He'll make me raid lead. I don't want to do that.
See?
No, I don't want to do that either. It will not be Colin. Trust me.
Also, I would like to mention that the new trinkets for the last boss in the next raid's up too, so check them out.
All right, I will take a look.
Basically,
Nice.
each class has to have, each spec has to, like a tank spec, one tank, one healer, one DPS, and one range. Like each trinket we have to have one of for it to work.
Interesting.
They all
Apparently
have
for
to
my
start
class.
at the same time.
Oh wait, no, this is wrong.
Wow. This is
Will
very
become
interesting.
Voltron?
I'm falling
Super
asleep.
Voltron.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! There's only one Voltron. Rem, let him know. Let him know about the cuteness that we got planned, bro. Back off. Get your own. Get your own Voltron, bro. Get your own Voltron, bro.
Ren,
I'm trying. Oh,
Rev, I got a question.
goodbye.
Are you gonna go Paladin since you would be better for the light side of the talent tree for the Crucible?
What's
you
that?
can go Shadow. You can go Light.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The because
I did it.
the Paladin would probably be a better class for it.
Welcome. You got here just in time to be over with.
Nice.
What about you? Do you have any questions or comments that may or may not have been talked about during this guild meeting?
Where do babies come from?
just say
The
it
stork.
all.
The
Say it
stork.
all.
Oh yeah.
Get
All
it
right.
out.
Since
good.
he's late, guys, we're gonna restart. We're gonna do over, and everybody be
Well,
patient.
Odin's babies come from the Fajarna Gospel.
Aren't like meetings like after like a raid or like before a raid or something? Did I miss
Yeah,
something?
we tried to
Well,
find
we did
a
this
little-
all
like
because
Facebook and stuff though.
we
don't
did this
you?
because it's not a raid meeting only. It's a full guild meeting.
Yes.
So we did this as a guild.
Oh,
so,
cool.
but don't worry, everything will be on YouTube. Yams'
Well,
YouTube channel.
Yeah, we'll post a link in Discord.
So you can watch the recap, listen to all of us talk, and then if you have any questions or comments about what was said, you can whisper us.
Let us
Feel
know.
free. Yeah.
Or not.
That being said, is there anybody else that has anything they would like to add? Otherwise, this is
Before we
gonna be
end.
it.
Yes. Are we done yet?
I just got here and I'm bored.
I think that's about it.
We're done now.
Sounds great. Thanks everybody for joining us. Hopefully tomorrow we will have the BRAINZZ Discord channel fixed, and we'll go back to there. And otherwise,
It's a chaos, bro. Chaos.
yeah,
Wait, is it not working? What's going on?
it's not working.
Oh, okay.
That's why we're over here right now. It's
Oh, I mean, I figured that. I don't know. It looks fine.
no, it's we couldn't like. Nobody could
Talk.
hear each other. Like it was
Excellent.
pairing two people up together at a time. So like you didn't know who you were going to get paired up with to be able to talk to. And so sometimes I was talking to Yams, and then all of a sudden it switched over to like Shadow Slick, and it's like, hey, now I'm talking to Shadow. Good to know. You know, that kind of
Nice.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And some
Good.
people just wasn't letting them sign on.
It was very therapeutic, honestly. Like you get to talk one-on-one with the guildies without any interactions, anybody
Yes.
jumping in.
The best thing was not hearing Manura talk.
Oh my gosh, you should have been in my chat with Yams and Momo.
Yeah, how you doing?
Guess who we did not miss? Helen.
Don't worry, Manur. I moved him to the cage of shame. So.
To the cage. Oh,
I mean,
baby.
you think you're slick.
I mean,
You really should just
I
server
missed
mute
you,
him.
bro.
It's much more effective.
True,
There's no
true.
notification.
But it's so much funnier
server
hearing
mute.
that
I didn't
sound.
realize my nick was. My,
There you go. You got server muted.
Excellent. So perfect.
Good times.
Abuse of power. It's my
You're
favorite.
unmuted now, Colin.
uh-huh.
All right.
All right. Hey, thanks everybody for joining us. Have a wonderful night. Like I said, if you have any questions or comments, whisper us later.